Hello everybody, NPCKiller here, and welcome back to On the Air. And first off, I want to say thank you for taking the time to support all the other interviews in the past. And if you have anybody wanting me to interview, please leave it in the comments section down below. And if you have any questions, add them down there too, and I will start asking them. This week, we have Sol. Hi, Sol.
What's up?
We've been trying to get Sol on the show since after Decoded, and he's here. He's finally here.
Yay, we finally did it. Yay.
The time, and we're doing something different. Sol's got a webcam.
Yeah.
That
So
makes you infinitely better than Decoded.
Oh,
The war has been won.
If anything, I lost the war because I'm watching fucking Digimon. For people who inside joke, we just follow the channels.
Oh God, I don't know how I got tangled up into this either.
because Keith from Decoded, for people who don't know, just has to tag everyone he knows and gets everyone in on his jokes. Puts so much work into trolling me. It's great.
Well, it's messed up because you're a review channel. He's a review channel. I'm a gaming and interview channel. I don't. One of these things don't belong here.
Yeah, but you know, he and I both kind of collab with a lot of different people. Like I've collabed with gaming channels and shit like that, so it's all good.
It's okay.
Anyway.
So let's go ahead and get down to the questions. You guys know how we're going to do this. As always, we're going to ask the same standard 9 questions and then ask some random questions on top of that and see if we can embarrass the crap out of Sol.
I'm so excited for that part.
And as always, guys, everything will be monetized, or not monetized. It'll be annotated and carded everywhere, and just go over to his channel and make sure you leave some love. So first off, Sol, what is your channel actually about?
It's a review channel. I review basically just the stuff I'm into. I'm into music, games, movies, stuff like that. So it's basically 95% reviews and then just other minuscule stuff in between.
Oh, that sounds really actually kind of fun. I mean, there's a lot of people trying to do this, but there's a lot of people failing at it. Are you afraid are you afraid of that?
There are pros and cons to being like a multimedia. Most people are just like, oh, I just review games. And for me, from a creative standpoint, it's awesome because I don't have to just sit around playing video games all day. If I want to do something else, I'm able to. So that's a plus from a creative standpoint. Commercially, you know, I'm kind of okay if I don't get like 1 million subscribers. I'm not, as you know, I try to get as much people as possible. In the same light, I'm completely okay with not doing that. So for me, it's more about content first, and I feel I'm doing a good job so far.
As long as you're having fun, you're doing a good job anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So where do you see your channel in about a year?
A year? I mean, a year in YouTube time is like 5 years. Like I remember a year ago is when I started, and a lot has gone by since then. Exactly. So a year from now, I don't know, just maybe some more subs, more videos.
Less Keith.
Hopefully, just less Keith, the better.
Less Keith troll.
Yeah, less Keith. Joking.
Or are we?
I mean, yeah. I guess like just, you know, standard. I hope the channel gets bigger and more opportunities and good stuff. I don't have much else besides that.
So what motivates you to create on your channel?
One, just, you know, talking to people and talking with subscribers and like getting positive feedback. And of course, like just this gives me an excuse to, you know, listen to certain music, because before I was reviewing, like I stopped playing as much games. I stopped listening to as much music. And so this kind of gives me an excuse to do that, to you know, I can make something out of it. So that's a big motivator, as well as, you know, getting feedback from people and just YouTubing. I always watch YouTube, so, you know, being a creator is kind of cool.
We don't need cable anymore. We have YouTube.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm in the same vein.
So I guess this don't really like go for your channel, but what games are you really passionate about? We'll go what media, seems how you're a multimedia, what type of media are you really passionate about? Is there like a certain movie, a certain band, certain game?
I was gonna say for games, Fallout 3. I know you're playing Fallout 4 right now.
I was.
Or yeah.
I gotta get back into it. Don't tell nobody.
Okay, okay. I just saw that. But oh god, like I actually kind of made a video about this. I was like, it just kind of discuss multimedias and how they each affect me. I mean, if I like could only choose one, that's honestly extremely hard. But I don't know, probably video games because they're just so long. But then again, I could watch a lot of movies. I'm completely torn. Like if I was torn, then I'd probably just stick to that one thing. So I can't choose. That's a hard one for me.
So who's your favorite YouTuber?
Oh God. I watch just a lot of different stuff. I watch a lot of reviewers, like a lot of on the music side. There's this guy named the Needle Drop. I watch his stuff. The music reviewers, I mean the movie people, like Chris Stuckman. I like, and then I watch just random bigger YouTubers like Vlog Brothers and Philip DeFranco, and then just. I'm kind of spread out. Guys like I Hate Everything. I really like his stuff. There's a lot of them.
So, yeah, I mean, you can't just really nail yourself down anyway. But is there like one that maybe made you start wanting to record YouTube?
I don't think so. I think if anything, I've just taken little inspirations from each people I like. So I couldn't really give one inspiration per se.
So why did you start doing YouTube?
I just kind of tried it out and I really enjoyed it, At first, I just tried it out and I was really having fun with it, and there's not much else to it than that. And I had a really good time doing it, and it's allowed me to talk to so many cool people such as yourself. So it gets better every day.
That is one benefit to be collabing with people. You meet so many new people.
And
then your parents could be like, well, those don't count. They're online.
Oh god.
Damn it, Mom, they do count. You can't tell me they don't. Leave me alone.
They're my real friends, but
they're more real than my real friends.
Yeah, but on a legitimate level, I do I've met a lot of cool people that live all over the country, or I've collabed with people in all over the world technically. So it's like I've met a lot of cool people that I never would have talked to. So it's kind of cool.
So was it hard for you to actually start doing YouTube? Like the first video you posted out, did you have to redo it a couple times because you're just nervous?
I said I was in that this is a lot of what happens to a lot of people. They say I'm gonna do it, and then they are like, well, I don't have this or that, so I'm not gonna do it. So I really just kind of sat down, watched certain YouTubers, and they would make oh, this is the camera I use, and I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna buy that camera, or this is the microphone I use. So I went and bought that microphone, or I bought that editing software. And once I had all that, I had all my things, and this took a while. This took months.
One paycheck at a time.
Yeah, exactly. So once I had everything, I started writing a couple of scripts. My first couple videos are completely terrible. I hate them, but they're still up. I don't recommend watching them.
They're there.
But yeah, they're there. Exactly. Just watch them and get a good laugh. I guess that's all.
They're there because they hold sentimental value. That's it.
Yeah, sentimental value, and because I kind of have my reviews episodically, sort of like this. I technically have review number 1, review number 2, and I technically have it cataloged. So if I remove one, my mind is gonna
go
OCD about it. Yeah. Exactly.
1, 3. What?
But at the same time, it only has 10 views or something. So if I deleted it, I don't think many people would care. It's mostly for me.
So what advice do you have for people that just starting YouTube? Like they just started their page, they got it up and get ready to record and upload their first video.
Take advice from, other YouTubers, see what they're doing right. Talk to as many people as possible, and Like when I first started, when I first started, I didn't use Facebook, I didn't use Twitter. I didn't like tell my friends to watch because I was like, fuck them, I don't want them watching these videos. Like I don't even feel that good about. So the best thing I can say is, do go on Facebook, do go on Twitter, because those like immediate boosts are really gonna help, especially with YouTube's algorithm.
Oh
it's so like if you don't come swinging, it's gonna f you over.
Yeah, you're gonna get hit in the face with a 2x4.
Exactly. So try to go big on the first video and put a lot of work on it. Sit on it. Put as much work as you can. Get everyone to spread it around.
Because until you upload that first video, you've got all the time in the world.
Exactly.
After that, you have to try to keep a schedule.
After that, people are like, "Well, what's next?"
Yeah.
And you're
gonna have that.
people. Yeah, exactly. There's that part in your head that's gonna be like, for the rest of your life, it's gonna be
until
like,
you delete your channel.
Exactly.
And then a little bit after that, you're like, man, I gotta really upload.
Or until the internet blows up, or YouTube gets replaced by another website.
I doubt that.
I know. I can hope. Even I love it. I hate it at the same time. So my advice: go big, get people to watch it, and just
go big or go home.
Yeah, and make sure you like what you're doing.
Yeah, if you hate it, you're gonna be like,
Trust me, like you can once you watch enough YouTube, you can see the people who are just doing it for the money.
Oh yeah.
And it's never the same once you see that.
So is there anybody you want me to try to interview?
Oh God.
Yeah, that's a new one. Didn't prep for that one, did ya?
I didn't.
Screw
you've already interviewed a couple of the people I know, so you can review. You can go on my featured channels little area and just maybe message them. I don't know.
Well, let's look here. We got a hot second, and it's easy to find my subscriptions because you're like right there, I think.
Yeah. So just any of those people, I can't really think of anyone. Is there anyone you're like looking forward to interviewing?
Hey,
like,
who's doing whose interview here?
Oh, I'm sorry. Plus, that's probably spoilers. So you want to
no, actually, we do interviews by weekend, so I kind of go through every weekend and just find somebody. All right, so we got Soul the Second, Soul Music, Decoded, Anime Blitz, Eden. Ooh, is Eden an uploader? I've never heard of Oddball and Rewind Reviews.
Yeah, Oddball is my personal friend. Eden is a gamer. She has a lot more subs, and she was recently on the podcast with Keith, actually.
Let's see if we can review her then.
Yeah. You could ask Anime Blitz, who I do. He's been on my podcast a couple times.
We'll ask them all. Screw it.
Yeah. And
so,
if you ask them all, if only one of them answers, then it's
there. I got it next weekend. Screw it.
Yeah, exactly.
So besides YouTube, do you have any other talents?
No, I'm a talentless loser.
A talentless hack.
Yeah, exactly. God, what talents are not my strong suits. No, I don't have any talents, I guess. Damn.
You can't juggle, can't draw, can't run fast.
I can't do either. I can't do any of those. I used to run fast when I was like, I almost joined the track team, but then I ran the other day and I was like, damn, I'm not good at this anymore.
It's because you got out of school and you have other things to do besides run.
Exactly. If I ran to work every day, maybe it would help.
But I doubt it. Screw that. That's like an hour and a half.
For me, it's actually like 50 feet. So,
to your computer desk. Ha ha ha. Have you ever fired a gun?
Yes, I fired a Chinese assault rifle.
Nice.
Yeah, which I immediately thought Fallout 3, like.
Oh yeah.
Of
course.
He's like, this is a Chinese assault rifle. It's some dude. He had a bunch of guns in the trunk of his car.
Oh, and that's reassuring.
Yeah, I know. And then so me and a bunch of dudes were just shooting him, and he's just like, "Here's a Chinese assault rifle." I'm like, "Fallout 3. Let's kill some feral ghouls."
Oh yeah.
Uh, yeah. So
Have
that's the one and only time.
Have you ever tried any archery?
Oh yeah, I was in a camp and they had an archery thing, and I did that, so that was pretty cool.
You any good at it?
I was better than the other like sixth or seventh graders, so I don't know if that would determine good.
That's
For a
better than
sixth
them.
grader, yeah, for a sixth grader, I was pretty good. Yeah. Uh,
Can you do any kind of somersaults?
on a trampoline, I could do a front flip.
And that's all it is.
Yep, that's about it.
Some of these questions are stupid.
I'm not very athletic.
I'm not athletic either.
It's okay.
Pogo stick. Oh, do you like poetry? To be or not to be? That is the question.
I read books, so yeah, I think some people assume I read poetry, but I don't. I like the idea of poetry, but I've never actually picked up a poetry book and been like, let's give this a whirl. So
Well, there you go. Review a poetry book.
yeah,
I'm sure.
I'm not against the idea. I'm not against it.
What about, are you a bad or good loser?
I want to say I'm a good loser because in a lot of cases I'm a good loser, but there are those times when someone will beat me in a video game right there. I'm like,
Screw
yeah. So I know as a kid I was a terrible loser and I didn't want to admit it. But I think over time I've been so desensitized to losing at everything that it doesn't affect me anymore. So I guess by now I'm okay.
All right. One more question. And have you ever been on like a big sailboat, like a cruise ship size yacht thing?
I have not. You know, I live on the beach.
Okay, screw this. The interview's over. I'm moving to wherever you're at. Make
I was-
room. We'll
I
YouTube
was
together.
Yeah, I was on a fishing boat one time, and I caught shark, and that was pretty cool. Other than that, not very familiar with boats, especially yachts. I'm not. I don't make that much money.
Yeah, we're too
on YouTube
poor
here.
for yachts, but I figured I'd throw it out there.
Yeah, yeah,
Somebody will have a yacht.
yeah. If anyone wants to hit me up, bring me on their yacht. I'm down.
Well, that's all we're going to have time for today. We've already gone over for 20 minutes. So, as always, guys, do take your time and hit the like on this button and go over to Sol's channel. Like, subscribe, comment on all of his videos, and tell him you love him very, very much. And as always, guys, take it easy.